Hi, it's Kirby
and Dana
from KJF-TravelAdventures, and it's cruise day, y'all. We're on board Virgin Voyages Scarlet, lady. We've been on for a few hours, so let's throw it back, show how we got here. Let's go. An immediate left after you've done drop off at the Virgin Voyages Terminal V. Super quick and super short. I'm in the elevator to get on the ship. Let's go. So I'm still walking in the parking lot, and that right there is Terminal V, and the drop off is right there. So super quick, convenient parking, even though technically Terminal V doesn't have its own parking garage. You come out of the drop off, you're on this road, you keep going straight, and then it's basically a U-turn left to get into the garage. Big sign, so you won't miss it. And we're at the terminal. All right, so we stayed in a social insider cabin, which there's only a very few of.
Yes, I think there's like 5 or 6 on each ship.
Yeah. And Dana's parents were in an accessible sea terrace.
Yep.
So, and we have full room tours of both of those.
Yep.
And then through some shenanigans
that you will find out
about, we also have a sea terrace cabin to show you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll have 3 separate vlogs of 3 full cabin tours.
Yep.
And also a full ship tour.
Yep, and you have to find out what the drama was.
Yes, drama. All right, so the embarkation process
was really, really easy and fast.
One big difference between Virgin and the other cruise lines is as soon as we booked, we could pick our embarkation time, as opposed to Carnival and Norwegian, who the other two we've cruised with, where there was like a certain day, a few days, like, you know, 2 or 3, 90 days out, where you would like scramble and pick a time. So we had like a 1:45 embarkation. We were a little.
I think it's the earliest.
1:30, 1:45. We were a little bit late.
Yeah.
Not by much, but because of that, we just went right in. And then I don't really think we stopped moving.
No.
We waited about 5 minutes to get to the official check-in, and then we walked through security and onto the boat.
Yep.
And another great thing, as soon as you get on the boat, your cabin is ready.
That was amazing.
And our bags, 2 of our 3 bags beat us to the cabin.
Yep.
So if you're worried about using a porter and not having dinner clothes, or, I mean, 2 of our bags were here before we were here, which is also a vast difference than we've seen from some of the other cruise lines. So really smooth process. Yeah. All right, it's time for a snack. We're heading to the Galley. Let's check it out. So in the Galley, you come, you scan the menus, and then there's a little flag to raise when you're ready. I'm going to throw them off by raising it now. The scannable Galley menu was the same every day, but if you went up to the individual stations around the Galley, they often had special dishes just for that day.
Virgin Voyages does not use any single-use plastics.
Because the Virgin boats are newer and much more technologically forward, there were lots of charging plugs and USBs throughout the ship that we noticed. All right, we had a snack at the Galley. It was delicious. And now we're gonna unpack and maybe take a nap. Or maybe unpack, muster drill, and then take a nap before dinner and staying up way past our bedtime to do fun things.
Video on your in-cabin television or on the Virgin Voyages app before checking in at your assembly station. Crew members wearing Marshall hats in a very fashion-forward shade of purple.
It's time for the sailaway party, which means free champagne. Oh yeah! This is a perfectly sized bench. Alright, so we hung out at Sailaway for a little bit, got our complimentary bubbly, and now it is time for dinner at Pink Agave. Let's check it out. Alright, so Virgin operates a little differently than some other cruise lines where you don't have a traditional main dining room. They have a bunch of sort of what would be the equivalent of specialty restaurants and other cruise lines that are all included. And then at a certain day out from your cruise, you can book them all. So make sure you get on the app, know that day, and book them as soon as they become available.
Pink Agave. So our waitress, who's knowledgeable about the menu, just kind of said, okay, there's 5 of you, everyone is getting the corn.
And we'll do 3 guacs, and we'll do this. And I think it was great because we didn't have to really think about it.
Yeah, she knew what we should get.
Right, and I trusted her because she's there every day. But I think surprisingly, going in, this was the restaurant I thought was going to be my favorite.
That's what everyone raved about this restaurant.
And it was delicious.
It was very good.
But it wasn't our favorite restaurant on board.
No.
Which was surprising.
Although it was way better than any regular dining room.
Yes. And the steak that Sarah got, I think that was so good.
The best steak of the cruise.
Yeah. Yeah, everything else was good. It just surprisingly wasn't our favorite restaurant by the end of the cruise.
Yep.
Yeah. We just finished dinner. We're obviously getting ice cream from Lick Me Till Ice Cream. Let's go. So if you're keeping track, we've done dinner, ice cream, now it's time for pizza.
Listen.
It's a cruise.
Don't judge us.
Don't judge us. Alright, pizza success. That's a white pizza. Dana is trying the vegan pizza, and Sarah got a white truffle and egg pizza. How do you gracefully get in and out of this? Let's talk about that. This is outside of the dock. Look how comfy these look. We'll be out here during the day, I think. Up is the Untitled Dance Party Show Thing, which I think is the actual title, in the Red Room. So let's check it out. last event of the night, if you can't tell from the sleep mask, is the PJ party. Let's go. Alright, final thoughts on day one. So I think the Untitled Dance Show Party thing, if you don't want to be in it, up on level 7, you sort of have a bird's eye view.
And we didn't stay for the whole thing.
We didn't stay for like 20 minutes.
So we don't know if that's true for the whole thing.
That's true. For the first 20 minutes, you are just looking at it without having to participate if you don't want to.
The dancing is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. It's a little loud. There's a lot of lights and a lot of things happening, but it was very cool. And then the PJ party we went to, maybe we have too much anxiety and are too practical and be on time for things, but nothing.
So we got there basically when the party started, I think.
The PJ party, yeah.
And all the seats were gone. Almost all the seats were gone. Very crowded, but it was just music. And maybe it gets, maybe there's more structure.
We left at about half an hour into it, and then that was when the diva had started getting on the microphone. So like the party was a half an hour in before it started.
Yeah.
So we missed the milk and cookies because it didn't start when it started.
And I'm just too awkward.
And we've been up since 6 a.m. and it was a long day. So, I mean, we'll just have to do another cruise and take a nap and spend our time better. So, yeah. Anything else for this one? All right, I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
From KJF-TravelAdventures. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified when all of our new videos drop. Bye.